Hey yo, what's up, y'all? It's been a while. Welcome back to WinDev, and I've taken a couple of times off, and to gather things up, and yeah, I haven't lost y'all. Yeah, so welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about let, var, and const. Okay, these are the three most important um, yeah, characteristics and behavior. We're gonna understand. So let's go ahead and create a file, HTML. So index.html, and do that. And here we go. So we'll do course, yeah, course, and do h1 hello world. Okay, and open with live server. If you guys don't have this, go down here and extensions and do live server. Install this one. Okay, now we want that, and we're mainly going to focus on our JavaScript. Okay, so this is friendly beginner course. We're gonna do main.js. Call it whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and do console.log hello world. Okay, now we go ahead and open this up. You're gonna notice a couple of things. We got the hello world because we have this in the HTML page, but what really matter is this one right here. Okay, we're doing hello world. Okay, it's not showing up. What's up? What's up with that? um let's see. Wait, hold up. Hopefully y'all see what I'm seeing. Okay, all right, let's bring this over here. Okay, let's bring this over here and see what's up with it. All right, now we're not seeing anything. Any guess why? Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what we're messing with. Any guess why? Y'all comment down below. See if you know the reason why. All right. I guess you know the reason why. The reason why is because we're not connected, right? Our script files. Now let's go do in script. And let's do source. And we're gonna do main.js. Okay, now here we go. Hello world. Okay, we got it here. And change it to YouTube. Yeah, something like that. All right. Now that we've finished that, let's go ahead and dive deep into what we're gonna be talking about. So, in this video, we're gonna be talking about var, let, and const. So, any guess of the different, things, the differences between these three. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do var. Var x equals 24. Okay. And let's go console log it. I'ma explain this later. Okay. Now we got 24. All right. But here's the problem. Okay, we're gonna do var x equals 34. See, the value changes. Okay, and we can redeclare it. So that's really bad. So we call this a to it's so what we can do is we call this a function scoped, meaning, if you declare a val variable within a function, it is only accessible within that function, right? Let's see. So we do function x. We do that. Do this. Okay. Now we do var y equals 24. And okay, we want to see what this will equal to. Okay. Console.log y. Okay. We haven't called the function yet. So we're gonna call x. There we go. We got 24 right there. But then the second line, we want to console.log y. It's gonna be undefined because it's inside this function, right? The var is scoped. So, and here's another one we have. It's called hoisting, right? Let's see, hoisting, we can do console.log y. Okay. What do we get? Undefined. So there you see, even though we call it before it initialized, it still give us some values, which is undefined. This means you can reference a variable, right? A variable before it's declared without getting a reference error, okay? So it may be confusing, okay? You don't want to do that. And also, I already explained the reassignment, right? So the reassignment is this. When you, let me just do this. I just cancel this. So for the reassignment, we can do var x equals 24. And then we can reassign it again, right? X equals whatever value is. Okay, and then we can console.log. It's going to take the recent value right there. Okay, that's one of the problems when it comes to bigger applications. You'll be very confused, right? Okay, we don't want that. And what we want is all right, now we got, let me dive deep into the function scope. Okay, let me get rid of this, or y'all can still have it, just console it out. So function scoped. Okay, all right, we got function scoped and we're gonna test it out. Function scoped. Okay, function scoped, and see what we got. We're gonna say if true var y equals 25, and then we're gonna console.log. Let's see, what do you guys think is gonna happen? I'll give you like 5 seconds to comment down below. All right, let's test it out. It's called the scoped. And bam, what is it? We got 25. Now let's do 80. What do we got? We got 80. So why does that work? It works because it's inside this function, okay? As long as it's inside this function, then it worked. If we put it outside, what is it gonna say? Reference error. Y is not defined because it's outside the scope, okay? So that's why. And also, we can also do that. Doesn't matter as long as it's inside the scope. Okay, let's comment this out and dive deep into the other one. Let's go for a let. Okay, let keyword. Okay, keyword. Okay. So what's the difference? Okay, it's introduced in ES6, so ES 2015. Okay, let is block scoping, and it's eliminating some of the var issues, you know. So let is a block scope, meaning it is only accessible within the nearest the bracket block, you know, like within an if statement, for loop. So this makes it better for a choice, you know, better choice for managing variable that, you know, it's inside a limited scope. And hoistings, we're going to talk about hoistings and the reassignment, and let's just test it out. Okay, let keyword. Now we'll do let let a equals 30. Let's console log that. Okay, what do you think is gonna happen? We got 30, but now let's do something a little different. Let's try it like the way we tried it with the var. See what happens now? It's saying cannot redeclare block scope variable. So we can't redeclare the same value variable, but we can set a different name. See, it won't work. That's already been declared there. So those are one of the differences. And the other one is the um, hoisting, right? Okay, let's do this. Hoisting. Alrighty. Hoisting with var. Okay. Let, and then do hoisting with let keyword. How about that? Now we're gonna see the differences. Okay, function let scoped or whatever, let test. And then we're gonna do console log a let a equals 30, and then we're gonna console log a. Let's see what's gonna happen. What do you guys think? And forget about these stuff. Okay, what do you think is gonna happen when I run it? Okay, let test. Wow, cannot access a before initializations. So we can't, right? We can't. So, but we can do this. That's perfectly fine, but we can't redeclare it. Okay, now we're gonna talk about block scoping. Okay, let's get this out, and then we're gonna do block scoping example. Okay, let's see. Function block scoping. Okay, all right, if true, like we did, let b equals 50, console.log b. Okay, and then we're gonna console.log b. What do you guys think gonna happen? So based off of this, look at this. If true, let b equals 50, and this it's always going to be true, right? And it's always going to console log the B. But what about this part? Let's see, right? Block scoping, bang, 50, and B is not defined. It's because it's only for a block, right? Let is only for a block. So that means this doesn't matter, okay? Because this has its own block. So these are two blocks. And this one is different, okay? This one is way different because it's a var and it's inside of this function, okay? Anything that's inside this function, as long as it has a parent, right? We call this a parent function. As long as it's inside of this, right? No matter where you at, inside of this scope, then it will give you value. So that's the difference between that. Now let's go to const. Let's talk about const. Okay, const keyword. This is an interesting one. So on top of my head, I know what const is. Const is also block scoped and also hoisting, right? Hoisting also have an error just like the let. So let's try it out. Function const keyword. Okay, I don't know what to name them, but let's go ahead and do const a equals 88 and console.log a. See what's gonna happen. Const keyword 80, but now we're gonna do console.log hoisting 2, right? So reference error, right? Initialization. Okay, you can't declare it before it. So we know that. And can we do this? Const a equals 90. No, we can't, right? Still doesn't work. So, and then let's get rid of this and let's do the scoping. We got the hoisting done. Now let's try this scoping. Okay. Function const scoping. So let's see. We're gonna do if true const b 50 console.log b. What do you think is gonna happen? Let's see. Const scoping. Okay, we got 50. It worked just like that, right? Let's see. Another reference error, right? B is not defined. So we got the same thing. But this one, since you already redeclare it, right? You do const. Now let's see. B equals 80. Can you do that? No. Assignment to constant variable. It doesn't work. You can't assign it because it's a constant. That means the value will never change. So that's the difference. And now let's go with this let here. We can do b equals 99. And then we can call block scoping. There we go. It works. You can reassign it. Just like var2. Okay. So those are the differences. To be safe, if you know that your value right here is never going to change, always use const because it will prompt you an error when there's an error so you don't continue making it, right? All right. Now we're going to try a couple of examples. I want you guys to go through this and let me know what's the answer. Okay, const x equals 10, a little test here. And we're gonna assign this to 20. What do you think is gonna happen here when I console log the x? Give you 5 seconds. Okay, if your guess is undefined or not working, your reference error, now you are correct. Okay, because like I used to say, we cannot redeclare it, right? And we cannot change the value either because it's a constant. All right, now that you got that, let's go to another example. So this will be different. We're gonna work with an array. Okay, my array, and we have 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna console log the array. We have 1, 2, 3, just like it is, right? Now, are you guys ready for an array? Okay, we're gonna do my array. Notice how we say we cannot change the value here, but with array, it's different. Look, and we're gonna push. We're gonna say push 8. Okay, we're gonna console log it now, and we're gonna console log it before. Let's call it before. We're gonna say my array, and after my array. Let's see what we got. Console. Oh, of course, the log. What do we have here? We got before 1, 2, 3, right? After the push is always to the end. So we got 8. See, it changes. The reason why is because the object, array and object can be modified. All right, there are so yeah. So when to use const? Okay, let's talk about that. When we use const is where you don't want the variable to be changed, like fixed values or whatever, and yeah, it's saying that const is not meant to be reassigned. So best practices is to use const and switch to let only when reassignment is needed. All right, so hopefully y'all understand this, and sorry about the noises back in the background, and I'm sorry, I have a lot of kids and I'm pretty busy, but that's the thing right there. Comment down below if you guys like this type of stuff. I will, at the end of the day, I want to give you guys a test, so I'm working on that. Okay, at the end of every video I will work on a test based off what we learned and give you practices and see if you guys can do it. And then you just send me an email, with your answers and let me know, and I can grade it for you guys and see what's up and give you some feedback. How about that? You guys like that? If you like it, comment down below, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.